If you recall, we covered a story not that long ago about a family being banned from using United Airlines after their 2-year-old child refused to put on a mask. Many of you were divided by this story, but today we have what I hope is a final update. We're going to spill all the tea for you right here on IO, but first make sure you tap that like button to show some love to the channel. And with that out of the way, let's just dive right into today's story. Elise Orban and her husband were booted off of a New Jersey-bound United Airlines flight early on in December. As previously mentioned, this came after their 2-year-old daughter had refused to wear a face mask. Now apparently a few days after this incident, the parents decided to travel to a separate destination without their child, which I find a little bit funny. Like, you really can't stop going on vacation even just for a little bit? Either way, the mother, Elise Orban, posted a video of her experience after her family was removed from the flight, and the video quickly went viral. The video currently has more than 5.5 million views on Twitter and over 8 million views on Instagram. Now the part that set everyone off though was when Elise claims that her and her family have been banned forever from flying with United. However, a United spokesperson previously told Insider.com that the Orbans were not actually barred from flying with the airline. So that's one major correction that I'd like to take care of immediately. Although, ignore the video title, that's just so that people can find the updated correction. In addition to that, United Airlines also refunded their tickets, returned their bags, and agreed to begin investigating the incident. Now, following this embarrassing experience, the family didn't just say, well, I guess that's enough flying for us. No. Instead, as I mentioned earlier, they hopped on another flight without their fussy 2-year-old, and in an Instagram post with her husband, she writes, "It's hard to comprehend the past couple of days, and all I've been doing is praying that God would speak through us, use this story, and give us strength to keep going despite all the evil we have encountered." Then she adds, "It breaks our heart that we couldn't bring our daughter. We tried calling the airlines and couldn't get a straight answer from anyone, and we could honestly just not go through again what we went through on Friday. Just driving to the airport today was super triggering. Our daughter is in the best hands at home, and as hard as it is that she's not here, knowing how much love she is surrounded by gives us so much peace. We couldn't bear to take her through what we went through again." And I don't know if my eyes could roll back any further into my head. Below that part of her caption though, she also went on to say that she felt humiliated, traumatized, and triggered by what happened. She then starts to brag about how they will be flying first class now because someone offered to pay for their tickets after her story went viral. Talk about gaming the system. Not only did she get her money back, her bags were returned, she wasn't banned, but we also just let her escape responsibility of taking care of her own child? The blame went on to the daughter and the airline, of all things, for situations that the parents, i.e. the adults in the situation, should have been able to handle on their own. If your kid's not wearing a mask, don't travel, especially in a pandemic. Just like how if you knew your kid couldn't swim and they wanted to get into the pool, you'd stop them until they put on a life jacket. It's for their safety and it's for the reassurance of everyone around you. Now, the initial statement that was provided by United Airlines said this about the incident: "The health and safety of our employees and customers is our highest priority, which is why we have a multi-layered set of policies, including mandating that everyone on board 2 and older wears a mask. These procedures are not only backed by guidance from the CDC and our partners at the Cleveland Clinic, but they're also consistent across every major airline," which is true. The only airline that has been somewhat lenient is Delta, which they ended up flying first class with, who added a line to their policy that says children under the age of 2 and young children who cannot maintain a face covering are exempt from the mask requirement. So I can see how this family would have gotten easily confused if other airlines had gone easy on them and then they ran into the no-nonsense United Airlines. That being said, I really think it would be helpful if just all airlines could adopt the exact same rules across the board. The last thing that we need in 2021 is more confusion. A website called thepointsguy.com actually did a really great job of laying out the guidelines and even cleared up stuff within the points. For United, they wrote, "On United, all travelers over the age of 2 are required to wear face coverings during the entire flight in the airport, including at United customer service counters, kiosks, United Club locations, at the gate, and in the baggage claim areas. While the wording may be a bit confusing, we can confirm that masks are required as soon as you turn 2 on United. Think of it how kids ages 2 and up are required to have their own seat and cannot be lap infants. Face coverings may not have vents or openings and should fully cover the nose and mouth. A face shield alone does not count as a face covering." Make sure you remember that. "While you can remove your face covering briefly to eat or drink on United, you must immediately put it back on afterwards. Even the Center for Disease Control and Prevention have warned the general public that travel will most definitely increase your chances of getting and spreading COVID-19. They too advise that children 2 and up wear a mask. However, I should also note that the World Health Organization has been saying that children under 5 should not be required to wear masks. Either way, I just want one rule across the board. Can we get that? Can we get one rule? Can we all just look at the science and make the best decision based on that? Isn't that what science is for? Let me know down in the comments though your thoughts on the story. Do you think that children 2 and up should wear a mask, or do you think it should be 5 and up? Either way, I'd love to hear what you have to say, and while you ponder that, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled "Trisha Paytas banned from Instagram after this." Francis says, "Bruh, if Trisha would shut up, there would be complete silence." Like complete silence, right? Lindsay Hiccup says, I wouldn't mind if she was banned from the internet. She really needs a hobby. Someone P.O. Box Trisha like a train set or a paint by number or something just to keep her off the internet for a while. Frontman Frankie says, Trisha looks like how my mom would look like if she was obsessed with plastic surgery and social media. Damn though, why'd you have to drag your mom like that? Soggy Fries says, finally something good in 2020. I hope it's not soggy fries. Fluffy Pink Chaos says, aw, Trisha got banned from Instagram? Yeah, baby, Merry New Year. Fluffy with the shade. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy and wear a mask.